Have any of you guys noticed how much people have been disliking or even hating straight ships recently? I've definitely noticed, and it's quite evident that most of the hatred comes from the LGBTQ community. Of course, I don't mean all of the community. It's okay to like gay ships, and I'm not trying to actively discourage it, but I'm mostly talking about the people who make their hatred visible and rant about it on TikTok. I mean, look how many straight ships there are in one fandom, and now look at how many gay or lesbian ships there are in the same fandom. The chance you find more gay ships than straight is quite large, and it's disappointing how many people find gay ships to be more fascinating, when straight ships can be just as fascinating, but are overlooked because gay ships are bettered. Hi and hello, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host for this video, and probably the host for most of my videos. Today, I will be discussing how people have been disliking straight ships more in recent years. As previously stated, several fandoms have shown a strong sense of hatred towards straight ships. For example, let's talk about the Project Sakai fandom. While searching around, I've noticed that a lot of fans of the game make their hatred visible by posting videos and ranting about how they dislike those types of ships without further explanation. And when I mean without further explanation, I mean they don't elaborate on why they dislike straight ships. It's always the same argument of, oh, yaoi or yuri is better. Straight ships are corny and not creative. Or asking, what are you gonna do about it? When told that they just dislike the ships because they're straight. For instance, certain Project Sakai fans that ship Rui Kasa, a male-love-male ship between Tsukasa Tenma and Rui Kamishiro, are well known for their disliking of non-Rui Kasa ships, such as Rui Nene, a ship between Rui and Nene Kusanagi. In the videos shown, OP has a whole account dedicated to hating on this specific ship, while replying quite childishly to people when they have an actual reason. Of course, just because one person acts like this doesn't mean that you might encounter a person just like OP. However, there are a lot of people who do genuinely act like this. It's not that common. This ties back to the fact that some people, as previously stated, have this idea that all straight ships are corny, when in reality they're more than just that. A lot of straight ships include a genuinely interesting dynamic between how the characters interact, vocal or not. Many of these ships can include very important and interesting symbolism that a lot of people miss. Jessie and James is a good example of a genuinely well-written straight ship. They have been shown repeatedly throughout the Pokemon anime and is one of the most iconic duos in the anime itself. From their Team Rocket uniforms to their overall fun designs, it really isn't a surprise that they ended up being a fan favorite in the Pokemon community. The visuals aren't the only thing that make them a good pair though. Their backstories reflect more on the pair nicely, as Jessie had a long life dream to become a Pokemon nurse, once growing up in a more poor family, while James grew up in a more wealthy family, although he wanted to escape his life of wealth. Jessie wanted to make a difference in the world, to help other people, and to try and escape from being poor, while James wishes to just live a normal life and indulge in things that he wouldn't be able to pursue if he had stayed in his life of wealth. Both of their backstories represent the inequalities and negative effects of both ends of the spectrum in social hierarchy. Their personalities complement each other as well. Jessie is there to be able to put some sense into James when he does anything, in quotes, foolish, as James's childish behavior helps Jessie to remember the simpler things in life. Of course, this isn't the only well-written ship out there. Like how I've previously stated, there are multiple good and well-written straight ships just like Jessie and James. Another example is the relationship between Kirie and Nero from Devil May Cry. Kirie and Nero are one of the more popular ships in the DMC franchise, not only because they're canon, but because their relationship and bond with each other are like no other. Both have shown genuine appreciation and love for each other throughout the fourth game, as well as they fit nicely personality-wise. Kirie is seen as a saint, kind and caring towards everyone around her. Her willingness to protect and charge into dangerous situations for her loved ones show how much she truly cares for the people closer to her. She was there to protect her brother Kratos when Dante first attacked the Order of the Sword, without any concern for her well-being. Despite everything that happened through the course of the fourth game, Kirie still deeply cares for Nero. She is seen to be patient and loyal, while Nero's personality shows him to be serious and an antisocial person in general. He has a short temper and is prone to being impulsive through DMC4 and DMC5. He's also shown with a rebellious nature throughout the 4th game, like wielding a gun around even though the Order General prohibits them. Despite all this, however, Nero is shown to be loyal around the people he loves and cares about, especially when it comes to Kyrie and her brother. Although Nero doesn't exactly believe in the Order's religion, he still participates in some of the activities they host out of respect for the two of them. His softer side usually comes out whenever he's around his loved ones, especially his girlfriend. He's more gentle and thoughtful towards Kyrie, and even said that he considers himself lucky to have her in his life. Both of them clash together quite well and tell the viewer how much they care for each other. The 2 examples I listed are more or so proof of well-written straight ships, and prove that straight ships can have just as much whimsy to them with a hint of seriousness, just like other popular gay ships. Lots of people who have the mindset of not liking straight ships are more likely to be misinformed or not even informed at all. Again, this video isn't supposed to be taking down others for what they think. Of course, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but what's more important is people accepting those opinions, even if they don't match what you think. It's important for the viewers to know after watching this video that gay ships aren't the only interesting or fascinating ship out there. And it encourages them to look at other straight ships and read more into them. Please do not harass any people I've shown or mentioned in this video, as it does nothing but encourages people to keep doing what they're doing for attention. I don't recommend going to the accounts I showed, as they probably will continue and are probably part of the younger demographic. Thank you to my friends for helping me make the script for this video, because without them, I wouldn't be able to sit here and make this video for you guys. I think this is my first actual long-form video on my channel, and I hope to be planning more of it. Thank you to my lovely friend Maddie for helping me with the majority of the script and with the information in this video. Sorry if I have been stumbling over my words or stopping in between sentences. I can't read that well, and it's not my specialty. I'm so sorry if that annoys you or anything. I can't help it. I don't know. I can't help it. I'm so sorry if I oh my god. I'm so sorry if I kept stopping in front of my, in between sentences, or repeated myself or started stuttering. I'm not a good talker. And this is my first video that required a script. It's not a very long one, but you know, I wanted to change things up. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Also, thank you to my friend Gremlin and Maddie again for looking over the script and giving tips and ideas on how to make this video sound well made. Because I'm not really good at making scripts, and even if even with the videos I've done, if I needed a script, it didn't really sound well made. However, I did, my 2 friends that are pretty good at LA, or ELA as some people call it, they helped me a lot in making sure that I spelt things correctly and that everything made sense, and replacing words with different words to make it sound fancy. And I'm not really good at making these types of, like, quote-unquote essay videos or whatever, but yeah, this is like my first time, so hopefully this video does well. I'm gonna assume it's only gonna reach like 20 people, but hey, at least I tried. Well, anyways, that's really all for me. If you have any of your own opinions or criticism about this video, please feel free to comment down and give out your opinion. I'm open to what others think, even if I don't agree or understand with them. I hope you have a spectacular day or night, and I will see everyone in the next video, or when I do actually post. Bye-bye, my lovely pumpkins.